my name is James Rocca with RedCritter. Today I'm excited to show you how to create a rewards program using RedCritter connector. Now all you really need is a RedCritter connector account and then also the sample assets that are downloadable using the link below this video. So if you're ready to get started, let's jump right in. First, go to redcritterconnector.com. If you don't already have an account, you can click sign up to create one. Otherwise, just click sign in. Now I'm going to walk you through creating an app from scratch. So once you're logged in, click New, App. We'll name this app My Company. When you're ready, click Create New App. So now that you have your app, first thing you should do is change out that app icon. Click Edit and Upload New Image. Where this video is playing, there's also a link to download some assets. And as a part of that, there's a few images in here. They're PNG graphics. This is what I'm going to use for my app logo. You can upload any PNG graphic that has transparency in it. You can resize your image to fit within this square space, like that. Make sure it's not cut off. That looks good. You can also change the background color of your graphic. When you're ready, click the next arrow. Here you can preview your app's icon at a few different sizes. I still like the look of that, so I'll click Next. And now your app is updated. You can go down this page and find some more configuration options, but for now, all we want to do is create a reward store. And so the first step in that is to create the rewards, and then the second step is to give out reward points. So first, click App Domains. Essentially, this is where your reward stores are going to be held. We currently have a default app domain. This is automatically generated for every new app. However, if you had multiple teams or departments, you would simply hit New App Domain and create an external account ID for each team or department. And that allows you to create different reward stores and offer different rewards programs for different departments based on different criteria. But for this demo, we're just going to use the default app domain. So now that we're within this default app domain, click on Configure and scroll down the page until you see the rewards section. This email is going to be notified anytime a reward is either purchased or needs approval. So it's important that that's a valid functioning email address. And then later, I'm going to show you how to enable these gift cards right here. And then we're going to add those to the store as well. For now, I'm just going to show you the easiest way to add a reward. So go ahead and click Save. And then click New, Reward, and we'll call this reward Company T-shirt. When you're ready, click Create New Reward. Just like with your app icon, the first thing you should do is swap out this reward image. If you click on the image and then Upload New Image, the second image I've included is just a T-shirt with that same company logo on it. So we'll select that one and upload it. Now you can zoom in and out and kind of move the image around to where it fits best inside that square space. That looks pretty good. When you're ready, click the next arrow and then just click it one more time to save it. Okay, now that image is updated. If you scroll down, you can actually configure how much this reward costs. So maybe this costs 250 reward points, and maybe I have 20 available in my store. You can also set a few other options here, such as a start and end date. Maybe you had some sporting tickets that were eligible up until a certain date, and then after that date, they wouldn't be available. Maybe you have some seasonal items, either for the summer or holidays. There's a lot of options there, but for now, let's just click Save. And now that reward's saved. If I go back and click Rewards, you see that that reward's now there. Now I'm going to create another couple of rewards here. Click New, Reward. We'll call this one Extra Long Lunch. When you're ready, click Create New Reward. And just like before, let's swap out that image and click Upload New Image. Select this second reward image. Once that's centered up, just click the next arrow. And one more time. That looks good. We'll make this one, maybe this one costs 500 points to acquire, and then maybe there's only 5 of these available. Click Save, and go back, and now you've got that other reward. I'm gonna add one more here. We're going to call this one Take a Day Off. When you're ready, click Create New Reward. And just like before, let's swap out this image with the one that's provided. When you're done, click the next arrow. One more time. And maybe this one costs 1,000 points. And maybe I only have 2 of those available. Click Save and go back. So now you've got these 3 virtual rewards in your reward store. Now I'm going to show you how to add gift cards to that as well. Go back to your settings, configure, go down, and then click Yes next to gift cards enabled. Now you'll notice here I've got $0 in the account. So any gift cards I've configured, they're not going to appear because I don't have any money there to fund them. Go ahead and click Add Funds. Put in your credit card information, and then under Funds to add, let's just say I want to add $100 to this. When you're ready, click Review Order. Look over your information, make sure that's correct. If it is, click Submit. And if that was successful, you'll see here your order has been processed. We've added $100 to the gift card account. So that's great, so that means it worked. So if I hit Close, so now this account has $100 tied to it. Now another thing you can do from this section is maybe you want to tie a certain value of points to dollars. Maybe every 10 points equals $1. You can do that right there. And then click Save. And now you're ready to create some gift cards. So go to New. And now you have the option to add a gift card. So just click Gift Card and choose from the list. We'll choose Amazon.com. Let's make this a $25 gift card. When you're ready, click Create New Reward. There it is. You can also adjust the quantity here, so maybe there's only 5 of those available. Now keep in mind, if you don't have the funds in your account to cover the gift card, it's not going to appear. When you're ready, click Save and go back. And now if you click Rewards, you'll notice this Amazon gift card is in my rewards list. So I'm just going to add a few more rewards the same way. And now you'll see I've got 6 rewards here, 3 gift cards and 3 virtual rewards. And it took about 5 minutes to set up. Very easy. And so that was the first part of it. Now that I have these rewards, I need to be able to give out reward points to my users or employees. The quickest way to do that is to create a shareable. So if you click New, Shareable, we'll call this one Give 10 Reward Points. When you're ready, click Create New Shareable. And under Action to Take, choose Adjust Reward Points. And for this, we'll just write 10. And so the idea is that when a user accesses this shareable, they're going to be awarded 10 reward points for doing so. And there's some configuration options for that. If you go down the page, you can limit it to people that are already members, or you can allow new members to join. You can add a max use total here if you only wanted it to be used once or maybe 10 times total. For now, we'll just keep that unlimited, but max uses per user, I do want to limit that to only 1 use per user, and so they'll only be able to access this once. You can also set some frequency logic, so maybe you wanted to limit the amount of uses per day or per user per day. Right now, we'll just leave those unlimited, and then go down and click Save. Once that's saved, click Share. And now you have a couple ways to distribute these points. So this QR code, you can actually right-click and save this image maybe to your desktop or somewhere that you can print it off. You can simply walk around the office and have a user scan this QR code, and it's going to give them those 10 reward points. You can also highlight this link down here. This link will do the exact same thing. All I have to do is just go to it in a browser. So if you right-click on that and click Copy, now we're going to test out this shareable. So I just opened that link in a new tab, and this is the page it sends me to. You'll see on the left, this is the shareable that I configured, give 10 reward points. And then on the right, it's the company app that I configured earlier. Now all I have to do to claim these 10 reward points is to log in, and then that'll be attached to my RedCritter profile. Now if you don't already have a RedCritter profile, all you have to do is click Sign Up. And then you'll create an account, and then you'll still get those same 10 reward points. But since I already have an account, I'll just go ahead and sign in. So if this is the first time that you've logged into your account, You'll actually see this profile wizard here. That's a way to encourage people to complete their profiles. And you see that same notification here saying that it's processing, and then it's going to ask you to refresh your profile. So if you click yes, now your profile is refreshed. And a way to verify that those rewards are working is to go and click Apps and Rewards. And you see here the My Company app. I have 10 reward points to spend. When I click that, you'll see all these gifts that I set up through Connector exist right here. And so now this is meant to incentivize your employees. So you might have different items in your reward store based on your company culture, but it's also important to figure out ways to trigger those reward points without having to manually do it. So I'm actually just going to go to redcritterconnector.com, go to Learn, and then go to API Reference. And this topic is a little more advanced, but I'm going to show you how to make an API call here. And it's called Adjust Reward Points. So if you click that, and then expand these variations, this is a REST-style API call. And so you want to tie certain actions within your business system to triggering this API call. Right-click and click Copy. And then let's open up something like Notepad and right-click and paste that right in place. Now you'll see this is the Adjust Reward Points API call. Now we're going to need a few variables here: secret key, profile entity, points, and comment. So let's add this secret key. Get that by going to your app domain settings page. So we'll go to your dashboard, find the app that you created, go into the app domain, specifically the one where your reward store is being held, and then simply click Access Key. Double click on that key, right click and copy. Go back to Notepad and right click and paste. So now that key is in place of that. Profile entity here, this needs to be the email address of the person you want to send these reward points to. In this case, I'm just going to use my test account. Points, this could be either just a regular number or a negative number, depending on how you want to impact their reward points. I want to be able to spend some, so I'm going to add 500 here. And then as a comment, great job at the meeting yesterday. You can add a comment here. If you have issues, you can actually replace the spaces with %20, and that's going to help encode the URL a little better. All right. So now that that's done, this is basically a call that I can make just within my browser, and then that should trigger those reward points to be given to that profile. So let's try that. Right click and copy. We'll enter this into the browser. Okay, that was submitted. If I go back to RedCritter and go down, I should see this activity happen in real time. I just earned 500 reward points. If I go back to my profile, you'll see here I need to refresh it. And now if I go into my reward store, you see I have 510 points. If I click that, now I can actually go down this list and buy a few things. Maybe I want this company t-shirt. So I'll buy that for 250 points. I just purchased that reward. Here's a receipt. And then the rewards manager that you set up earlier is actually going to receive an email that looks like this. It basically prompts the manager to verify the transaction that just took place. And then once verified, it'll be up to that manager to fulfill that reward purchase. However, if it's a gift card, it'll all be sent digitally, which is pretty cool. If I click yes there to refresh, you'll see now I've got 260 reward points left. That means I can still buy something else if I wanted to, but for now I don't. And so we definitely recommend that you fill out your profile. So yours might look like this right now. Once you fill out the profile, it might look more like this. Not only can you earn rewards, but you can also customize it and share it amongst your friends and coworkers. So there you have it. It took about 15 minutes to get my rewards program up and going. But now it's fully functional and it's fully automated, which is super cool. So as always, you can visit redcritterconnector.com for more helpful videos and content. And until the next time, thanks for watching.